everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be reviewing this dip powder kit from Gershon. This is actually a 2-in-1 dip powder kit. You can use this as dip or acrylic, which is super cool. So you do get 4 colors in this kit. They are 1.6 ounce powders. You get a clear, white, pink, and this dark red. You'll also get a primer, base coat, activator, top coat, and a brush saver. And all of those bottles are 15 milliliters, so they are a pretty decent size. And then you get all of this other cool stuff in the kit. You get a 180 grit nail file. And you also do get a cuticle pen with this kit. I actually really like these cuticle pens. Lately, I just think they're like really fun to use. Basically, all you do is like twist the product up out of that little applicator at the top, and you apply it straight onto your nails. It's a lot less messy than using a dropper, and I really like using these when I'm like out on the go. This one is peach mango scented. I kind of feel like I've gotten this same cuticle pen in like the last few kits I've been reviewing. I don't know if it's a coincidence, but literally they're all the same scent, like peach mango. But I'm not mad about it. I actually love the way this one smells. It smells really, really good. And as you can see, it makes your hands like really moisturized. So yeah, I really like those a lot. The kit also comes with this like little orange stick. And you do get some nail forms. If you wanted to use the powder as acrylic, you can do sculpture nails. And then you do get this cute little dust brush, which is super soft. And then you also get a little instruction booklet. And I know it says 3-in-1 dip powder, but the weird thing is that it only shows instructions for dip powder or applying it as acrylic. It does say something about gel, but you pretty much apply it the same way as you would acrylic, except you would put a base coat down. So I guess it may be a 3-in-1, but I really don't know. They did send me over this glitter top coat, which this is a really interesting product. I've never really seen anything like this or tried anything like this. But yeah, basically it's a glitter top coat, and you apply it over any color and it makes it look like glittery. The top coat is like this really pretty iridescent glitter. And this little set also comes with a base coat and a regular top coat. And these are all 15 milliliter each. So yeah, this is what the bottles look like. This is the top coat and the glitter top coat. And this is the base coat. I'm going to be using this kit as dip powder today because I wanted to try out this little dip powder tray that I received from UniBouti. It's basically a dip powder tray that you can use if you have like long nails and stuff. You basically put your finger over the tray and dump the powder on it without making like a huge mess. So yeah, this is what it looks like. And you just remove these little trays, and that's what you would use to pour the powder on. So yeah, I'm going to be swatching the colors as acrylic just to show you guys what they look like. So this is a clear. And overall, the powder seems pretty nice to me. The white did seem a little bit dry, but I think that's because I didn't use enough monomer. So yeah, but they are all pretty nice actually for acrylic. And my favorite one is the pink one, of course. That one is such a pretty shade. But you know, I had to refrain from using the pink. I know it's so hard, but I always tend to use the pink in my video. So I didn't do it this time. So the next one is that dark red color. I'm not really, you know, too crazy about this color, but you know, it does apply really nicely. Overall, the kit has a bunch of really good quality product. So yeah, if you guys are interested, as always, the links will be down in the description box. And here's an up close view of the colors. So moving on to the tutorial, I did apply a base gel to my nails, and I'm going to be doing something a little bit different in today's video. I'm going to be encapsulating with dip powder. I just thought it would be a fun thing to try since I've never done it before. So I am going to be using the glitter top coat as my base, and since it is a gel based product, I went in with the base gel off camera and I did cure that and go in with the glitter top coat. And I'm going to be using these little like holographic leaves that I purchased off of eBay. If I could find the link, I'll make sure I leave the link down below. But yeah, I'm going to be sticking those into the gel and like curing them in place. And for those of you who don't know, you can encapsulate gel polish. I literally do it all the time on my channel. I do it a lot with gel, but you could also do it with acrylic. I've done it plenty of times with acrylic before, and it's just a better way to use more colors, I guess. So yeah, I wanted like that nice glittery like sparkle in the background for the leaves. And at the end, I do actually go over the entire nail again with the top coat to make it even more sparkly, but we'll get to that later on. So yeah, I'm just using my little rhinestone picker to like pick them up and just place them into the gel. You're going to want to make sure that they're sitting flat on the nail so that when you cure them, they stay on. And the little rhinestone picker I'm using is actually from Gershon as well. So now I'm going to go in and do the same thing on the other two nails. At first I was only going to do the leaves on the pointer finger and the pinky, but then I changed my mind. I decided I wanted to do the design on all of the nails. I just felt like it would be really pretty. So yeah, I did apply the base gel to my nails off camera, so I didn't have to like keep stopping and curing throughout the video. And I did go in with the glitter top coat, and I'm doing the same thing. I'm sticking the leaves into the gel and then just curing them in place. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and start encapsulating all of the nails. And what you're going to want to do is remove the top from the dip powder tray and remove the second little tray on the side. If you had shorter nails, you could leave the top on and just pour the powder right into there and dip your finger in. But since I have longer nails, I removed the second tray, pour the dip powder into that, and I'm going to like pour the powder onto my nails so that it falls into the first tray. This is like a more sanitary way to use dip powder because it doesn't really like fall all over the place. It's falling into this little case, so it's not getting like contaminated. So yeah, basically I just apply the layer of base all over my nails, and then I just pour the dip powder onto my nail. You kind of want to like rotate your nail as you're pouring it on. You kind of have to work fast so that the base doesn't dry. And just make sure that when you're applying that base, you're applying it, you know, just to your nails and not on the cuticle, because when you pour the powder on, the powder will harden around your cuticle and it's really like hard to get off. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just pouring the dip powder on. At first I was having a little bit of a hard time, but then when I went in with the second coat, it was a little bit easier. And I also wanted to mention, when I applied the base, I applied it a little bit thicker than normal, just so that I could get like in between those leaves and stuff, because I really wanted the first layer to go on like, you know, a little bit thicker, so that I didn't have to add like multiple layers, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna only go in with 3. Every so often you will have to go and like remove the tray and like pour it back into the jar, or like pour some of it like on the other tray, just to empty it out, because you don't want it to get like too full. One thing I did find is that it was really hard at some points to remove that tray. I don't know if it was because I had my nails on or what, but I did find it hard to like remove it. It kind of got stuck a little bit at certain points. So yeah, so now I'm going in with the second layer, and I'm doing the same exact thing I did before, just applying the base over my nail. But this is when I got the hang of it more, so I started kind of like turning my nail as I was pouring the dip powder on, and this really helped get the nail covered a lot better. After you're done applying all your layers of the powder, you're going to want to go in with the activator. And what the activator is going to do is harden the product. You're going to want to make sure your nails are dry before you do this step. If you skip this step with the activator, your nail won't dry properly, and when you go to file, it will be like gummy on the inside. So you definitely want to make sure you apply the activator and wait like 2 minutes before you go ahead and start filing. You'll know they're dry if you like tap like something on it and it makes a clicking sound. So yeah, overall I really like the dip powder tray. It's a lot less of a mess than using my cuticle pusher, like pouring the dip powder straight onto my nails from the jar. It's like a whole lot less of a mess, and I'm really glad they sent this to me because I used to like literally struggle with dip powder trying to do it on long nails. So yeah, this tray was definitely a lifesaver. So yeah, to file up the nails, first I go in with my fine grit safety bit that I use from a cart, and I use this bit to debulk my nails. I didn't have much filing to do. They weren't really that thick. They were just like the right amount of thickness. So yeah, I'm just going around the cuticle a little bit on the side walls, tapering in the sides and going underneath the nail and just like over the surface of the entire nail just to smooth it out some.
Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come to it, chill. Just say you will. Come to it, chill. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all
Next, I'm just going to go in with my cuticle bit now, and I'm going to use this to seal around the cuticle. And the good thing about this bit is it's super small, so sometimes when you're doing dip powder, you can tend to get some of it like kind of like on your cuticle area, even though you try not to, especially when you're doing like long nails. So the good thing about this bit is that it's really small and it can fit behind those areas so that you can remove that to give your nails a nice and clean finished look. So don't worry if you do get like some of it on your cuticle. You can use this bit and it will help remove it. Plus it's really gentle on your cuticles. You always want to make sure you're using cuticle bits on a low speed as well. You don't want to use them on a high speed because they will damage your natural nails. And now I'm just going to go in with the hand file and shape up the nails. I'm going to be doing a coffin shape. I made these nails like medium length because I wasn't really sure how it was going to work out with the dip powder tray if my nails were too long. So I didn't want to make it like extra hard for myself. So yeah, they're still pretty long, but I would have preferred them to be a little bit longer. But this length is cute. I don't know, I've been really liking longer nails lately. But yeah, to shape them up, I'm just like debulking the middle. By doing that, I file straight a few times on each side, and then to get the coffin shape, I just angle my file in, and that's what's going to give you that coffin shape. You always want to debulk in the middle first. I say this in every video, but like I really can't stand when I see people with wide nails in the middle and then like it's real skinny at the tip. And the reason for that is because they don't go in and debulk the middle of the nail first. So you really want to make sure that you do that. I also did buff over the surface of the nail, but my camera actually cut off, so I didn't catch that part. But I used just a buffer and I buffed over the surface of the nail. And you're going to want to do that to get like any scratches out of the nail before you go ahead and like top coat your nails or paint them, because if you don't, those scratches will show through. To finish the design, I'm just going in with another layer of that glitter top coat. I wanted more glitter on the nails. I felt like they weren't sparkly enough. So I went in with a second layer and it almost gave the nails like a frosted look. They were giving me like a winter fall vibe. I don't know, I really liked the way they turned out. So after I cure this, I will be going in with some Pucci's bling gel and gel top coat off camera and applying some cuticle bling. I always use this to apply my stones and they stay on really, really good. If you guys watch my channel a lot, you know I use this all the time. So yeah, I'm just applying some cuticle bling and then I'm going to cure it in place. And that's pretty much all I do for this set. It's super simple, but it's definitely cute. I had a lot of fun encapsulating with dip powder. I was a little bit nervous at first. I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out, but it turned out looking just like regular acrylic pretty much. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this set in the comments. I really love hearing your thoughts. Also let me know what you guys think about this dip powder kit from Gershon and the dip powder tray. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe and hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in my next video.